Tune in next time. I don't know why I think I'm funny.
Hello.
I know I'm not.
Hey, Mina.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, Yervil.
All right, we'll see if camera issues persist. Maybe not. Maybe.
Well, it seemed to already be a bit of an issue. I can't read what that hat says.
It says Entomological Society of America.
Oh.
I should get one that's the Entomological Society of Canada.
Is there one?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's a hat, but there's a society. There's also a British Columbia Entomological Society.
Huh.
I don't know how many other provinces might have one, but that one does.
Province?
It's the capital of Rhode Island.
Oh. Wait a minute. Isn't that Providence?
You got me.
Oh, thank goodness that was true. I was just bluffing. I don't actually know what the heck Providence is. Well, I guess now I do.
You mean like the word?
Well, the word, yes. But I've heard people refer to it in context of sounding like a place. It's like,
I think there was also a television show that took place in Providence called Providence.
That does make me familiar. I've definitely never seen it, but
Oh, my music cue thingy's not showing up, but it doesn't matter because we're turning it off. And we're going to try to play.
So far, your camera is cameraing.
Yeah, let's see what happens when I share my screen.
Oh yeah, that is when it started messing up last time, wasn't it?
It seems to be a factor, but we look good. I think we look good. We have more power. Hello?
I'll say this much. I usually get the word Providence and Provenance mixed up.
Provenance.
Now, this reminds me. Do we like the sound as is, or do we want to make it sound a little better, musically speaking?
Oh, you mean like having the...
probably not worth going to that extent, but there is one change that would make it in between. I forgot about the wolf somehow.
Is it just in
Yeah, it's just
Scum?
yeah, it's just on Scum settings. It's I just put it in front of me so I don't have to try remembering. For the game options for audio, there's an option to like override global audio settings and for music device. The default should probably be something like ad-lib or probably says default. But since you're on Windows, you probably have Microsoft GS Wavetable Synth, Windows MIDI.
Uh-huh.
So just picking that should make it sound better.
Cool. Yeah. A little better, yeah. Here come the trumpets.
Yeah, they weren't actually trumpets last time, were they?
No. This is an ant jam. Percussion. Guitar solo. This is the best track in all the games.
It really is.
All right. Meep meep. I'm a Jeep. So what were we doing? We got...
So we have pills and we have a flask, and you did just get a spell, actually.
the float spell or something, right?
We called it Glide.
Glide. Astroglide.
You press the right button, you just can't use it here.
In town.
Okay. I don't remember anything.
So, we're currently in Mordavia. We don't have any like backstory for what we have seen so far. Will we have or have not figured out what to do with, or
So
I actually remember what we were doing.
I remember that the woman who's like the shopkeep with the cats, her husband is the gatekeeper to the castle.
Yes. I mean, who knows, but yes, obviously. Oh yeah, she confirmed it. Yes.
Yeah, she confirmed it. We actually talked to her about it.
Right.
As for what we need to do,
We don't know what we need to do. We have not gotten into the monastery. I don't know if we currently need to, but the direct approach was not good for our health. It's implied that there might be a hidden passage in the Adventurers Guild, although I don't know if you can actually go in there or not.
Oh, the Adventurers Guild, we can go in there, I think.
No, you can go in the Adventurers Guild. But when you were inside there, they implied there was a hidden passage, or that there wasn't. They're making a joke. Igor's death has to be avenged.
But not yet.
Well, hey, who says pre-venge can't be a thing?
Oh, bad place. No go near. It doesn't. The headstone carver stares at you.
Okay.
There's definitely places outside of town we have not been. Several.
Sure.
There's. Oh wow.
Any more
I
weight
don't know
might
why
strain
I'm
your muscles.
I don't know why I'm surprised that
You feel around in the hole for a bit, then pull out.
the music's better more than just the opening.
Yeah.
You
Oh yeah, Mina, the dying of starvation was us trying to beat the game before we starved for the last game. And we managed to.
So I don't know if there's any reason to, but if you wanted to, now you have stamina, so you could use the buckets or the climbing for the thing. For a second, I thought I heard this. I was like, oh no, we just got some more health, didn't we?
We just used all of our stamina.
It'll recover over time.
But we got stronger. So 255 stamina, you think that's the cap?
One second.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I know you know, but I still have to type it. It's the
That's
law.
a good question.
Yeah,
Let's call that long
it's
time
the law.
anyways. Sellers, the lowest price is the law every day.
Huh?
That was your completely out of context old Canadian ad for the day. Our equivalent to Walmart used to be Zellers. No, now it's just Walmart.
The wall is
Did they go out of business, the Zellers?
Yeah, I think they got
the
bought out
archway
by
is
the Bay.
They got what?
Bought out by the Bay, the Hudson Bay Company.
Oh.
Hey,
It's like the oldest
This is not a
company
good-
in North America.
I wonder if we can like grapple.
Oh, that's
somebody
a
might
good
see you
idea.
if you try.
Oh, maybe at night.
Oh,
Hey,
so I think we
Cool.
figured that out. Or you get eaten that way too, and it's just hilariously trolling you. One or the other.
Still you remain.
I like that guy. I know he's grumpy,
The
but I like that
Burgermeister
guy.
looks like a strong, hearty man, although he has a sad...
I haven't seen him with any burgers yet.
He's a Burgomeister.
The Elephant Man? Like, I am not an animal, I am a human being. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad. Just a smidge. So there are places outside of town we should go to.
I don't know if you should go there or not. There's just places outside of town.
We should explore until nighttime, maybe.
That makes sense.
And then we can try to grapple into the cathedral. Monastery. Monastery.
Yeah, it doesn't look very monastic to me, but they did call it that. I would try to convince you to make a map, but I think you're just going to...
I'm not going to listen.
Did we hear the water last time? I do not remember that.
I don't know.
I know you should notice details.
That's a good question.
Oh,
Fight.
oh, is it going to be another rabbit? Or is it a wyvern? It's a rabbit.
Okay. How do I go forward again?
So I think if you click a little higher, you move.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But the controls are probably a little weird for a rabbit anyways, because it's so short.
There is absolutely nothing in the little rabbit.
Can't even take its foot. Meow?
The bush looks a little strange, almost as though it is sitting rather than growing in its place. The bush looks...
Bush? You hear a giggle from behind the bush, then a squeaky voice asks, 1 and 1 and 1 make 3. Tell me what you make of me. M.E.? Reading, riddling game. Can you tell me what's my name? Huh. They spelled Rumpelstiltskin wrong.
Oh, that's true. It's EL instead of LE, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not the Rusalka. Can't be the Rusalka. Make a wild guess? Make a beep sign? Bushman? I have a feeling none of these are right.
I'm assuming you're not asking me, right?
1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Tell me what you make of me. So, do you know the answer?
Oh, yes.
What you make of me. Am I supposed to get it from that riddle?
No, not from the riddle.
What is a Leshy again?
It is a mythological wooden gnomish figure.
It's a Leshy.
Tell the creature it's called the Leashy.
Leashy.
Ah, that's the price of too much fame. Now you've gone and guessed my name.
I had a feeling we heard about a Leashy before.
We did.
Yeah.
You commented at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Leashy, leashy, look and see, in a bush or up a tree. Leashy, leashy, riddle rhyme. Can you solve them every time?
Isn't there an amusement park with the animatronic in the water?
Huh.
Do you mean like the Rusalka? something else.
Are you thinking something from like a while ago,
The
like
stream-
Monkey Island?
So it looks like they reuse some of these screens.
What? This game is flawless with no corners cut. Oh,
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 should we? I can't remember if we killed that or not before.
oh yeah, you've killed a couple of these ones. It was annoying. So
No, we
you
got
can
like
jump, I
stun
think, by
lock.
clicking up right?
Oh. You know, I'll have to say, I'm not a big fan of these controls.
Yeah, you are supposed to be able to use the keyboard, but it might be different now in terms of how to do it.
It's like stun lock. Oops, I accidentally moved the window. It's too fast.
Yeah. Keep in mind, we have the difficulty set to absolute maximum. I think it applies to everything.
How do you... Oh.
Oh, this is if you want it to help you with attacking, I think.
I am so... Okay. Oh, that's duck.
So I think it's like... So you might be able to use the numeric keypad, but I don't know if it depends on the numlock status.
Yeah.
Also, I think if you want to press if you press right, it should move towards. But if you do shift right, I think it does a basic attack or something like that. I was looking at the manual. I was honestly got confused pretty quickly.
Yeah, why does it have to be so confusing?
Because there was no standard for how to do that kind of a thing. And the people who were designing this game were obviously very adept at story and character development and making things interesting, and we're not nearly as good as, for example, the Space Quest people for the arcade side. But also because the difficulty is set up high.
Oh, here we go. Where's attack?
So try shift towards, but it may not work.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
This is easier.
Things there's more variety to attacks for sure.
You are some. There is.
You're watching.
Honestly, I
Sorry.
only asked him turned up for the sake of the puzzles.
I mean, I don't mind the difficulty. I just want to be able to control my character.
Yeah, no, I get it. Huh, I honestly didn't know if you could go north from there or not. I guess not.
You're watching a bunch of videos on abandoned things and places. Floors.
You pick a few.
So no camera issues yet, huh?
Getting to check, but yeah, seems like.
You again. The bottom of what? This game's for babies.
That would
Click.
be mixed up Mother Goose.
Click the wiggling bush. Huh. How did you find me?
2 and 2 and 2 make 6.
I jinxed
A
it?
little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
Ah, clue goo. A plant. Save a plant from goo.
Hmm.
Like a slime mold? Oh. Oh, we heard that there was a puzzle here, too.
The hunchback.
Well, I don't
This
know if there is or
cemetery,
not.
This where dead people buried.
Or
People
maybe it was a
buried there.
joke.
Mhm.
That's the catch. I don't remember if it was a joke or not, or just how it looked. I want to say when you looked at the crypt, there was like an all uppercase word, and I think someone mentioned something about something at the crypt or the cemetery or something.
Hmm.
Oh, you can ask him about a key?
Oh, I forgot, by the way, that we have this.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
It's kind of low.
Other than being low, yeah.
Meet Igor, you weird stranger. Grave, hole in ground. Put person in when dead. Well, technically only large one crypt. Crypt of Borgov's. Smaller building tomb. Not certain what distinction myself. Oh, Igor got key to crypt. Igor keep key to crypt. No disturb crypt. Not nice.
I mean, now I want to disturb the crypt.
You greet Igor.
He looks up at you.
You make the thief. An inscription on the door says, House of Lygia Poe. May she rest forever. A heavy stone door seals off the Borgov family crypt. A relief carving on the door shows the crest of the House of Borgov. This headstone does not have an epitaph, yet. How about that old one? Death is just nature's way of telling you to slow down. No hurry. They'll... The gravestone is cold to the...
Sound like we can do anything yet, unless you can pickpocket him, but that would probably be a impolite thing to do.
I was thinking we could push him in the hole.
Oh! Second.
Oh, camera's
Your
doing it.
camera's messing up.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Camera?
But it's different, isn't it?
A little
Slightly.
bit. I should try the other camera. See if it does
Yeah.
it.
It does.
All right, so I'm going to try something to see if this helps. Actually, you're going to try something to see if this helps.
Mm-hmm.
Temporarily stop sharing the game with me. Like, still keep playing. I'll just watch on Twitch for a little bit.
Okay.
But
Did it immediately stop?
seems like...
I wonder...
All right, try sharing with me again.
We're gonna try to fight this. Oh, shift. This thing's so quick. Do I have a see-through PC case? I do. Why? I can't jump forward.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Is I don't know how to do that on the keypad. Like, you can jump forward by clicking, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like by pressing up and right together or if it's...
This thing is just so fast. You can't.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's atrocious. So yeah, it fixed the flickering and
Oh, weird.
now it's sharing with you again, right?
Oh, yeah. Now it's doing it again.
It's doing it again. I
So,
wonder. Sorry, go ahead.
On the share, yeah, we'll do this part first.
Mhm.
But then on the share, I want you to see if you can change the settings, particularly like the frame rate or something. Like if you're doing a 30, try 60, or
I
vice
was thinking
versa.
that too, yeah.
Oh, just click.
Try. I can't do 60 without nitro. I can do 15.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could change it after you started. It used to be that. And it's still doing it.
It's doing it. It only does it with the share.
2 and 2 and 2 make 6. A little bush is in a fix.
That is weird.
If you say
Weird. Can you like right click to change the, or I forget what the where the settings are for that, to be honest.
Oh, if I click share again, it comes up. Yeah, I need nitro for 60 and 30 is the default.
Okay.
What if I change the resolution?
Worth trying. I don't think it's a bandwidth thing, and although wow, maybe it indirectly is. The camera's really uncameraing.
These are Discord settings for me sharing the game with Stalking.
I have one other thing to try. I don't know if you want to do this now or if you. Oh, now Stalking now sounds like a robot. Really?
He sounds normal to me. I don't know if it's just on the stream.
Oh, I want to hear what this sounds like. La da 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 da. Not that robotic.
You may have briefly sounded funny when I shared it with you, because you usually do when I share it with you.
Yes,
like, when I initially
okay,
share it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think we can easily do this during the stream, but a while ago, I think we had to switch what the sharing mechanism Discord used was. There's like a setting hidden deep in it somewhere for some things that will or won't capture.
Deep in the bowels of Discord.
Kind of. It's like the experimental capture or something like that. And I wonder if it's either enabling it or disabling it would affect something.
Where is that?
On the cog. Voice and video, maybe? Where was that?
Video settings.
Oh, use our advanced technology. No, that's not. Oh, use an experimental method to capture audio. Oh, that's audio. Oh, audio. Oh.
From applications.
But there's also I don't know if you have it enabled or not. I have an option for screen share for using advanced technology to capture your screen.
I don't have that checked. Could try it.
Stopping the share, turning it on, and starting the share.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like that. It fixes it as soon as I stop sharing. Yeah, let me turn that on. Is your Discord enabled overlay on?
I mean, that's what he's using more or less for my activity thing. That shouldn't be the thing.
Discord, why are you so crazy? Okay. Well, it's been a few seconds. I think I'm going to... play with my camera settings to make it look better, since I didn't do that earlier. It's doing it again.
Yep, okay. See, the only thing I can think of, and I know I keep mentioning it, is the only two things I can think of, only three things I can think of, would be if it's switching to different hardware depending on what you're doing, and something maybe doesn't work, but that doesn't seem likely.
Like, what hardware?
Like, there's different instruction sets for, like, processing elements, including graphics cards and stuff. So, like, if for example, it's not using whatever it has for pipelining video or something, unless you're doing something, then maybe, but that's incredibly unlikely.
So it could be GPU related.
Could be. It could also be a timing thing, in that I know, for example, not the same thing, but I know a lot of video games. Okay, let's go a completely different problem entirely. Let's say you're playing Valheim with like super high settings, right? 120, super high frame rate. I'm assuming Valheim can do this. If not, substitute a different game. If you try streaming it, your game will probably drop to 60 frames a second, because the fact that you're capturing video will probably impose limits on the frame rate. The fact that we're capturing for Discord might be doing something weird with your video timing. And if OBS is also trying to do something with your video timing, maybe... Yeah, it's not quite the same problem as VSync, but it's not that far off. And that's why, like, if you have like different settings on the camera, but that's why I was asking, like, how much control do you have? I was specifically wondering for the sake of like timing or something.
I want to try something really quick.
Sure. I just remembered that I have coffee beans.
Chocolate covered coffee beans. I have dark chocolate covered almonds. Okay. I don't know if what I did anything. I guess not. I feel like I see it in the corner of my eye every time I look away. This is weird. I don't know.
So really, really, really weird.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's haunted. Oh, the haunted GPU.
I mean, this is fair. I actually didn't consider that. It's not that common for that to happen, though. And it's really more of an AMD thing usually for hauntings. I say this as a computer science academic, so you know you can trust me. No, for authenticity's sake, he actually had himself transported into a magical void to get that cool effect behind him.
I don't know what to do about it. Just keep playing with weird stuff happening.
You grab a...
And like I said before, it happened with my old, not my old camera, but my old camera. Only specifically when I had it pointed down to my desk and recording like paper magic.
It does feel like we should try with literally any other camera just to see if it still does it.
Yeah. But I don't want to like work too much on it during stream.
No, I get it.
Yeah. We could just pretend it's intentional because it's spooky. Stop it. Stop dodging. Got it. A lot of pages say Logitech doesn't work with Windows 11 so well.
There is absolutely...
Are you on 11?
Did I upgrade to 11? No, not this computer. My other computer is. I'm still on 10. My laptop's got 11.
Whenever I get around to replacing this laptop, we have to decide Windows or Linux. I also don't know what you go with.
I'm not going to say it.
What?
Because according to Mina, if I say it, things happen.
Oh. It just flickered.
Oh, never mind. Does that count? As saying it?
You did kind of say it, yeah.
I'd hoped you'd come back. It gets lonely here with no one to talk to but the fish. You know, we'd better not touch. I'd have to drag you to your death, and I really don't want to do that. You've been kind to me, and I like you.
Give her more flowers?
Thank you. That's really very sweet. You are the kindest man I know.
Should we throw a sword at her?
I would not recommend that.
What is this? Flint. Need some bath water. Can we just get some water?
That didn't do... That did...
I have to assume the water around her is a little corpsey.
It doesn't...
Probably. She's been dragging men into there, so... Is technically like every lake bath water for like fish?
No,
technically every lake is a toilet for fish.
It can be both.
You somehow made it worse.
Not sure where else we can go. We're probably pretty close to the swamp. Did we see this screen? Yes. Bones.
You pick up a single slimy bone.
Slimy bones.
Huh. Interesting. I have zero clue what, if anything, that is for.
You don't really...
I'm also surprised you couldn't fill that up.
You already got a good bone.
Yeah.
Leave the rest.
Yeah.
Huh.
It doesn't... It does... You don't... That didn't... You don't... You don't...
We got a good bone. Huh.
What?
There's just 2 swamp screens.
Oh, there's like a few swamp screens. Are there?
They just look identical. There's one to the left and one down. Oh, and they slide into the pool. Do you know the fun facts about that?
You should be happier not knowing. Be happier not knowing.
Did I tell you that? Or...
Oh, I think everyone who knows weird tidbits knows that one.
Oh.
Mina, you'd really rather not know.
I think she wants to know. She's gonna look it up.
I leave it up to you.
Okay, so fun fact about that scene. And the I don't remember who it is, but the actor who ends up in the pool, she didn't know this either at the time, but the bodies in the pool were real dead bodies. They used real bodies for that scene. This is kind of messed up. Was it skeletons or was it whole bodies? I don't remember.
Ooh.
Skeletons.
You don't remember which?
Or was it like... I don't know. But the background behind the bodies too, I don't remember exactly what it was, like where they got them from. Like where they donated to science and they somehow got them, or...
Question. The ones on the ride, was that Disney or was that a different theme park?
Oh. That's right, that is a real thing too. They have the same thing.
It does.
That's messed up.
I can't remember. I don't think this was the same thing. But there was a point when a real body had been passed from owner to owner enough times, because that was a thing at one point in time, that people stopped realizing it was a real body, and it got sold as like an imitation.
Welcome.
And
Good luck.
I don't know if we're trying to go that way yet. So like a real body sold as an imitation.
Oh yeah, I want to say as a wax statue or a prop body or something like that, until someone accidentally damaged it and then found out, like, horrifyingly.
Oh, there's meat in this thing.
Yeah, well, not so much meat anymore by how old it was, but yeah.
They're made out of meat.
That's the worst possible version of that one.
Do you think we're taking that staff at some point? What time
I
is
honestly
it?
don't know.
It is getting close to sunset. Put corpses in the statues.
Unrelated. There's all sorts of stories about dead body hijinks.
Yeah.
Including the time a dead pope was dug up to be put on trial.
I think I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. I'm assuming you mean Buddhists, and not that like the Buddha had like a collection of gold encrusted bodies. 'Cause I feel like we'd have heard of that. How did this conversation come up?
Something about poltergeists. Oh, the swamp reminded Mina of Poltergeist.
Oh, and combined with
With that specific scene, yeah.
no, not just that. We're talking about how corpsey the water is around the Rusalka.
Oh yeah. I wonder if now maybe we could. Oh, he's still here.
Were we gonna ask him about the fluid, or was that just like a joke?
The fluid.
I thought Dr. Cranium. I think it was just a throwaway gag.
Oh. We can ask him for
That
fluid.
didn't do anything. That
I don't think we're supposed to just bring body parts to him and be like, I think these are your job.
I mean,
We just bring him a
That
thumb.
didn't do it.
I really want to try to grapple into this. Maybe we can just rest.
It's too. After some rest,
And if it was late enough, we'd have to like leave and come back, right?
Probably.
I mean, oh, we can go inside the adventurer dealie and practice climbing.
We could. Yep.
that was good climbing practice, but you haven't quite. That was good. That was good climbing practice, but you haven't quite got it yet. Keep trying. That was good climbing practice. That was good climbing.
Some good climbing. 99.
That was good. That was good climbing. That was good.
That's going up quite a bit.
That was good.
That's some good climbing.
That was. That was good. After some rest,
Almost there. Chronologically speaking, I mean.
that was good. That was good. That was good.
It's funny how little it's glitching right now.
Are you testing the theory of whether or not you can make it happen?
When I move really fast, it glitches.
That was good climbing
Interesting.
practice,
Ah,
but you
it's
haven't
not.
quite
Oh,
got
now it
yet.
is.
Keep trying.
Interesting.
Huh.
That was good climbing practice, but you haven't quite got it yet. Keep trying.
Huh.
133.
That was good. That was good climbing. After some rest.
Nighttime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime.
You climb up to the window and...
Aha!
A long wooden table attests to a time when this room was used to double as a communal dining room for the monks. It doesn't. You can't budge it. If you want to do anything with the sculpture, you'll have to do it here.
It's a sculpture.
This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domovoi, except that it's totally dried out
What's a domovoi?
and unmoving.
Like a little troll.
Does it want some water? It says it's dried out. June bugs?
I want to say Tomovoy are like...
That didn't.
All these beetles here?
Oh,
The bas-relief depicts
It's a scarab.
scarab beetle, sacred to the
Which June bugs are
Shakespeareans
scarabs?
as the keeper of the sun,
June beetles.
mostly due to certain
scarabs.
unsavory habits having to do with dung balls. The bas-relief. This terrifying relief depicts some sort of gargoyle or demon head. No matter where you move, you could swear that it's watching you. Here, two bones are being crossed, as on a pirate flag.
All these symbols were on that archway,
This
weren't they?
carving depicts a cavernous,
oh,
hungry-looking mouth.
oh!
This relief depicts a single, huge...
Mouth,
they
bones,
were.
blood,
This relief
Lemon.
shows a storm cloud, evidently representing the concept of
Breath.
This is a bas-relief image
I'm
of the
gonna
heart.
take this down.
If you look out of the corners of your eyes, you can almost see it pulse. This place is making you see all sorts of things, actually.
Cloud. Okay, just tell me symbols. I'm taking it out.
This is a no longer used monastery. The furnishings are in poor condition, and the carpet and drapes are faded and threadbare. The symbols of the Dark One make this an uncomfortable place to be.
And if you click on the black thing itself,
There's something dark in the alcove. Could it be at last the fabled black bird for which so many have been searching?
Oh, we can climb up there.
You need to work
seriously?
more
Or
on
not.
your climbing.
Can't we grapple?
did you usually have to leave your grapple? Oh, you do have
This
it.
is not a good
Huh.
place. Watch where you aim.
But like, what would
Watch
it latch
Ooh.
onto?
We came through the window.
Yeah, going down is a little different
This
from
is
going
not a
up,
good-
and going across would be a lot harder.
It's a six-tentacled, octopus-like creature. I guess you'd call it a hexapod. Unless you like cats, then you might call it a hexapus.
If it were a hexapod,
I'm sure that's totally
It doesn't-
safe.
The fireplace looks as though it hasn't been used in years. There are no logs on the log holders, nor is there any sign of ashes or other debris. It doesn't budge.
uh-oh.
That's funny. The strange six-tentacled creature is moving. It looked like another wall decoration at first. It doesn't.
Yeah. Does it like corn?
Does it like rocks?
That didn't.
Heh.
This is not a.
Our
This is-
aim is terrible.
This is.
After throwing all those
You
spears,
managed to damage
Oh.
the hexapod slightly.
we damaged
Yeah,
it.
wait a minute. We became super good.
You've managed to. You.
Is this a good thing?
I don't know. I mean, we do have spells, but you shouldn't have to use magic.
After you bombard the poor creature for a bit,
Hector?
Oh,
It dies?
it does.
huh, neat. I'm assuming our honor hasn't for some reason gone down since those things are... Oh, has it gone down?
It's like a darker red.
Oh, I never noticed that actually. The color
I
said
think
that.
it
but,
think it did.
But I thought we had 204 before, or 205.
Yeah,
204.
maybe we don't do
Huh.
that.
Well, we probably have to do something with it, but you know, maybe it is hungry.
That's funny. The strange.
Give it a sandwich.
The hexapod waves its tentacles at your sandwiches.
It's allergic
Oh,
to avocado
so-
corn.
That didn't do.
So not corn, but maybe we do feed it.
Flowers.
That didn't.
Bones.
Huh.
That didn't do.
This thing.
That didn't do.
Fire.
That didn't.
Huh. That is really interesting.
Does it like Mina?
Strike a mighty hammer blow at the glass case. It just sort of looks at you through its glass eye. You need to either build up your strength.
Oh, we're trying to
or
smash
try
it?
another approach.
Try
What's
rocks.
in the glass case? Can we look at the case?
This is a fairly attractive, in a Baroque way, display cabinet.
It's
with a
about to be
glass wall.
Baroque. Just smash it. Do we have keys that open it?
That didn't do it. That did.
I mean, I could probably smash it with the sword, but why
That
are we
didn't
breaking
do
this thing open?
Rocks.
This is not a good place. This is not. The once fine curtains now look moth-eaten and bone dry. Now they are no more than a fire hazard. The bar. This is a fairly attractive.
I'm gonna try another thing here. I guess that doesn't work. The camera. I was just seeing if turning that off did anything. But nope.
It doesn't. It doesn't. A long wooden table. It does. Be careful. There's nothing under the old rug but dust and spiders. There's nothing.
Want that bird?
You need to work. You need to be careful. You need to. You need to.
We just need to be better at climbing.
You need. This is no time to be making like Errol Flynn. It doesn't.
Oh.
Yes, we definitely have to feed him.
So we could
Oh.
just kill it and lose 3 honor.
Possibly, or we could find out what the point is, and then decide what to do.
Maybe
Like
we
we could
just
kill it and then see why we're doing it. Like the
Yeah.
last one was you have to get around for a reason, right?
I had a suspicion.
Oh,
There is
wait,
a cold
so
feeling
he says
down
it's
here
past?
that chills your bones and sets the
What?
hairs on the nape of your neck on end. There is a musty odor of mold and mildew mingling with the sickeningly sweet smell of decaying flesh. Welcome to your nightmare. This
Was
is a
this like after
dangerous
we killed
place.
him or something?
You
Yeah.
probably knew that.
Oh, okay.
Handle with care.
Dead Hector.
An incredible sensation of evil emanates from over by the book. That seems like an excellent thing to avoid.
Boozla. Boozla. I want some of this blood. Or wine. Blood wine.
That didn't do. That didn't. That did. That. That did. That. The huge barrel is labeled
Amontillado.
Cask of Amontillado.
Amontillado.
This must be the fabled spirit that provided most of the income and fame of the monastic order here. It is rumored to provide strange and mystical visions to those who taste freely of its contents.
Ooh.
You tap the huge cask of Amontillado. This is the strongest stuff you've
Cecilia?
ever tasted, assuming that you're not an aficionado of dragon's breath. Bottoms up.
Oh. It's a vision.
I'm thirsty. I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Oh, shit.
Man, have you got a headache? Fortunately, the Dark One rising seems to have been just a vision, not the reality. Yet. A scroll has formed from the cask's wine droplets.
Huh?
You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has a symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the inscription, Ritual of Blood. You can't read any of the other writing on it.
No, it's the Dark One. He's legally distinct from Cthulhu.
The ritual isn't designed to be used that way.
More like Dork One.
Oh, snap.
You feel a funny tingling sensation, then a slimy one, as you reach out to touch the statue. This is not good.
We got slugged. We became a giant banana slug.
I like how we somehow died on our own slime. Like, that could be a thing.
Yeah. Wait, did that
There is a cold... This is a danger...
desk close as we came in here?
It probably
You tap the...
like a technical thing.
Like, kind of like cameras glitching out.
Give
We
him
can't
kinda
skip
tempo
this.
things. Keep in mind, we're probably gonna have to do this again later because it doesn't seem like this is immediately useful unless there's something good in that desk. So we might as well just come back later to feed the hexapod.
Oh, you don't think we should just kill the hexapod?
I mean, if we don't have
Yeah.
to. I'm honestly curious to know what the heck it is that he
Screw-
wants to eat.
You pick up the rolled paper on
I feel like I should know, but nope.
That didn't do anything. The roll-top desk is spotted with dark and ominous stain. The desk is, naturally... That didn't... That did... That... The
I'm
desk...
assuming we don't still have our lockpick kit because we're now
The roll...
revisionist history heroes.
Yeah, we don't have
You see a small statue that matches the description that the chief thief gave you.
the chief thief.
What?
We didn't meet a chief thief.
I feel like this is another one of those Igor's death must be avenged things.
It's a small barrel, perhaps once used for brandy. The barrel is... You've seen some pretty ridiculous things in your time, and that's certainly one of them.
You said
Oh.
legally distinct from?
There is a huge...
Oh,
book on the
yes.
wall.
When
The
she was
binding
mentioning
looks like
Cthulhu,
stretched human
it's like,
skin,
no, it's the
with
dark one.
letters
It's
and
legally
markings
distinct from
written in
Cthulhu.
dried
Ugh.
blood. The letters spell out necrophilicon. What could that mean?
Wait a minute.
I don't know if we want to look in that
Oh,
book.
that's it. Something like the Silmarillion for of the love of death. Ugh. There's something very, very wrong and dangerous about this book. Above the altar is the sign of the Dark One, surrounded by arcane letters. A notch
Starting with
next to
A.
the A makes you think that perhaps that is some sort of starting point for them.
Azolov. Touch the book.
The huge book on the altar looks fascinating. You could almost swear you saw it.
The Room of Many Deaths.
The huge book on the altar
I was not clicking the book, but okay. Let's die to this thing now.
It's a really silly looking statue and clearly of no value. It's also much too heavy to carry around with you. A number of barrels stacked and strewn about show that this room was used for storage, as well as unspeakable acts.
Like what?
There's nothing
We
you
shall not
need in
speak of them.
It doesn't budge.
What unspeakable things do you do with barrels?
It doesn't say.
Put people in them and roll them down hills.
You're not supposed to speak of that.
No! Oh.
One vision.
Now I lost my turn going in the barrel.
So can we actually...
This is not a good. This is
Get out.
This is not.
I guess the
This
front
is-
door?
Yeah, that's where it could happen.
The door is firmly sealed as if cemented in place.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Help!
You know what?
can you just put the hand on the window?
Like this. Wait, are we
Be
unable to
hilarious if
climb
this-
back out?
You need to work more on your...
Oh.
This-
Well, I mean, considering we don't have a way of getting past Hector benignly,
Maybe we should just keep climbing.
That was good.
Do you have idea? Oh,
After some...
climb. Maybe we should go back
That was...
and go to sleep.
you could.
That was good.
Also check out a few of the close areas at night, see if anything
That
neat.
was...
What do you think non-insect, non-entonathous hexapods like to eat?
That was...
Non-insect, non-what?
Entonathous. So
That was...
hexapod is a word for a group that includes insects and some other things that are close to insects.
That was good.
Okay.
And those things that are closely related to insects are called entonaths.
That was good.
Oh, okay.
It means ento is like inside, and then nath is jaw. So they have like jaws inside of pouches in their head.
Oh, that's a horrifying thought.
But like an octopus is clearly not a hexapod in that sense. What do you think they want to eat? Not grass. Probably not grass.
You
Where
hear
we go
move
in?
after a few minutes.
Let me in. Supper?
Oh, we should eat. Oh, and we should check out. Maybe we can eventually find the jester. Maybe during the day or at night.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, it is the traditional Moldavian
Weird
paprika,
chicken thing again.
delicately seasoned with locally grown paprika and garlic. You pick at your plate in search of any leftover garlic.
I do not.
It's probably nothing new. Can't ask about Igor's death must be avenged.
This is not
Should we
a
try the door at the end?
Maybe.
It doesn't. Nothing like.
I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
There is no response. Whoever or whatever. The room is. You unlock the. You awaken as the. Trying.
I feel like that's a little too cartoonish, even for this game.
But you never climbed garlic before?
I can't say that I have actually. Mind you, I'm used to Canadian garlic,
Still
which
you
is
remain.
90%
It is a
poutine.
wonder you have managed to live so.
Sounds exotic. Shower onions?
As long as you have no follow-up questions, yes.
Huh? feel like we should climb so we can get that bird.
That was good.
Shower onions?
That was good.
Like you eat an onion in the shower?
That was good.
And then you cry?
That was good.
Eating onions doesn't really make it cry, though.
That was good.
I mean, if like you're smelling it while you're eating it because you're biting into
was-
it, it would make you cry.
Not really.
Really?
That
Have
was
you ever taken a bite of like onion before? Big honking bite.
Just like out of a whole onion?
that was good.
Don't think I'd normally do it from an onion, but like, you ever like chopping onions and like you
Trying.
chop too many? Is like, well, I guess I'm eating onion.
That was good.
I feel like I should just stop talking earlier. Most times I'm talking.
No, I've chopped up a lot of onion and ate a lot of onion.
Someone has
Oh.
deliberately scraped these marks into the
Oh.
ceiling.
What the heck is that?
It's like if you made a Roman numeral 4, but you didn't know how Roman numerals worked, and then an I.
Oh.
So I have chopped up and eaten lots of onions and then not cried. But I'm saying like if you bite into a whole onion and your teeth break into it and you get a good whiff of that.
I don't think you cry from that little bit.
It depends on the size of the bite, I guess.
I don't think it's enough like cell walls broken for that.
I mean, let's be real. Like if you took a big honking bite.
Yeah, but it's still just one shear. It's
Yeah.
basically the same thing. Like your eyes don't start watering from just one cut into an onion, right?
I suppose they could.
I mean, it's
I don't know.
possible, but
I drew the thing.
oh, good idea. I think this is giving us a hint for something about this room.
So 4 and I.
Are you kidding? It would probably bite your fingers off then.
Really?
Probably not.
Wait, no, stop. Don't do that.
Hmm.
The painting.
What if you like took a bunch of bites of an onion?
The frame.
I might.
What?
I'm still thinking about that symbol right now.
Okay.
I feel like it's very obvious what it is, and yet not helpful. The heck?
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe just some kids did it.
I forget what they're called, but it's obviously the same style as like those like hobo markers.
Hobo markers?
What are they actually called? Screw it. Let's gotta look up the word for hobo marker because I don't think it's what's actually called. Hobo sign, hobo marker. No, what's it called? Hobo code. That's helpful.
Hoboken?
Guess that. No, hobo signs or hobo codes. You not familiar with these?
No. At least not with that term.
Carvings that people put into like little areas to show where it might be like safe to lay down for the night, that kind of thing.
Oh.
Markers that if someone comes there when there's no one around, you know what's up. Uh,
245 climbing.
nice.
That's
So
gotta
in
be
this
enough.
case, there's something in this room.
Maybe maybe it means we just sleep in here.
No, because it's showing something very specific.
What do they typically look like?
Oh man, been a while since I looked those up. Oh wait, I have the tab open. I want to say like triangles or diamonds or here's a nice little thing. Okay, so sometimes it's like an X or an X in a circle or a picture of a cat. Really? Why? Or
The wall.
Why not?
fair. Oh, okay. So for example, a box with a dot on it is danger that they tell you know that it's danger because someone might be overly nasty if you're around. A symbol showing that they have a dog, so you may want to avoid. Oh yeah, I mean he's got some more there. So there were 4 lines on the symbol, right?
Yeah.
Need to get closer to the screen.
$264 climbing. Probably good.
After some
Got it. Or I'm wrong, but I think I got it.
Got what?
Oh, I think I know what the symbol is.
Oh.
Still,
You say you think you're wrong?
Well, no, like I'm declaring that I got it because either I do or I don't. So I'm gonna assume I do, unless I don't. But like, why assume I don't? So I assume I do. It really looks like you can go east there. I know you can't. It just really looks like it.
nothing.
Why can't I get water?
You fill your flask.
There we go. There's that dry thing in the monastery. Put some water on it. Ah! I'm a hawk! Does the eye have to do with anything here?
Arkan Tenor walked at night. Arkan saw him.
Oh,
Here
that no.
An inscription.
Unless I'm wrong, it was about that room.
Oh, you think it's in the room?
I think so.
All right, let's go back to the room. Camera seems fine again.
Why are you? You're just trying to find out if you secretly have superpowers, aren't you?
No, I
Like
don't believe any of that. Any of that
really
shit.
mundane superpowers.
Hey, you never know. I might have to like sneak in somewhere and I can make like the cameras glitch or something and they won't see me.
Well, or more importantly, maybe they see you, but the fact that there's a glitch provides plausible deniability later. I think that's been tampered with. Look at that video. Why is it flickering and doing all those weird lines?
Nice try. But the bookshelf won't budge. Which book?
Hero magazine, brochure, talk food, essential exercise. I can't read.
The frame is concealing a secret passage, but you can't see any way to open it from here.
Huh.
There is an empty picture frame above the bookshelf. Either somebody thought the wall itself was a piece of art, or a thief has been at work here.
It's gonna save again. Just save here.
Well, it half
This desk
confirms.
holds the adventurer's logbook. There are a number of books on the shelf, including... This is either some sort of... Come to think of it, exercise machine. It's a rare example of... It doesn't... No one seems... A portrait of an adventurer long gone hangs on the wall. The painting shows a proud-looking adventurer standing on a finely crafted sword.
So what does an
Black
eye
wings
have to do with this
break
room?
glass in emergency.
I don't actually know the eye.
It doesn't bud.
But I think it's just
Nice
telling
try.
you to look at something.
A large ring is... A large ewer, or maybe it's Mia, lies on the table. It was probably used to splash water on overheated athletes. Some round metal weights lie neatly stacked on the floor. I better hope Dr. Cranium doesn't see them. He'd probably invent... Are you kidding? It is said that a man's reach... This is either some... Come to think of it,
Does it have anything to do with the exercise machine?
Was that a question?
it is said that a man...
Wait, is that another hook?
This is not... This is not... The pull... This is not... The pulleys are
I think it's
smooth.
just showing you
There isn't
how
anything
the
for the grip.
rope is going up and back down.
It is said that a man's reach should exceed...
I don't want to use up all my stamina.
There's only a certain amount of punishment your body can stand on any given... There's only a certain... The frame is concealing a secret passage.
What?
It's 4 lines. There's 4 hooks.
I thought that was just like the wall.
Although I don't know why. The heck? Oh.
Hmm?
I wasn't expecting it to be a puzzle. I thought it would just meant. Oh, what the heck? I thought it was just gonna be pull a hook and then it opens. Oh, it's one of these.
What are we trying to do?
Should probably try to get everything in a different orientation. Like all. Oh crap! What was that symbol?
Like that?
No, I mean like individual ones. I meant like probably turn all of them around once or something like that, or so like they're all like a hook at the bottom instead of a hook at the top. Although maybe it is supposed to be a. Oh, they're a hook at the bottom. Wait, have you already had them all facing up?
No. Like that?
Okay, so that's not it either.
This doesn't quite look like the symbol though. So it's not that, right?
I wasn't paying. I apparently wasn't paying enough attention to the symbol. I just saw it as 4 vertical lines.
Yeah,
With
they
an
were
eye.
like somewhat crooked lines, but not like a hook.
Huh. I'm gonna check the manual in case it had like a background information you're supposed to have about this. I guess the hero journal.
You need to rotate the hooks.
Oh, what is it? You need to rotate the hooks.
For the secret passage. It's like exactly what we
Okay.
assumed. I wonder if it confirms it when we exit or as soon as we get the right pattern.
Probably the moment you have the right pattern. Interesting. The hero journal that they make reference to does have thief marks, and it includes that eye sign showing where to look. And they also mention the Call of Avuzal and the Cult of Amontillado by P.H. Craftlove.
Crap dinner love.
I approve. But I don't see anything here that... Yeah, it doesn't have anything that we need to know for this, so I'm not sure. It mentions looking for things, looking for stuff like numbers and things on top of other things. Nothing here seems directly...
There is a large crack in the
pertinent.
ceiling. The upstairs... Just then you remember that you are upstairs. Must have been someone out for a moonlight stroll on the roof then. You need to work on that aim. There is a set of coat hooks in one corner.
Something funny with my USB still. One of my USBs. Whenever I pull my mouse, something
Really?
disconnects temporarily. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on. They have like a loose connection or something. It was doing that before as well. I don't know what we're trying to do here. We haven't seen anything like this.
Yeah. Okay, there's a symbol. Sorry.
Oh,
Apparently...
got it.
Oh, nice. What was it?
I don't know.
You've already...
Something.
I'm not going to worry about figuring it out.
There's a few things loose.
You climb down the ladder into a seedy-looking room. A massive door blocks off a smaller room in the rear. This isn't as dusty as the Adventurers Guild, and the torches look recently lit. Your eye is drawn to the Thieves Guild recruiting poster on the back wall. It gives you fond memories of your home guild. Behind the innocent-looking surface of this room lies great danger. You sense that traps for the unwary are everywhere.
Save here again.
The double doors are, of course, locked. This is a Thieves Guild.
We're going back to our thieving ways.
This is a Thieves Guild recruiting poster, featuring a sophisticated worldly master thief. In an early excess of 3D poster art techniques, the artist has arranged the poster so that the thief is holding an actual plastic card. A legend at the bottom says, "Don't thieve home without it." A single tapped barrel rests against the back wall. Some barrels have been stacked up in the corner, probably leftovers from wild guild parties.
So in theory, you could take the card.
The painting is undoubtedly a forgery. Not that you know anything about art forgery, but you're quite sure that it would have been stolen a long time ago if it was actually worth anything. The painting is undoubtedly a... You examine the metal grate on the floor. It might be a drainage grate, but it's strange that there should be two of them right next to each other. This is a drainage grate. The well-worn oak desk looks as though it could conceal 1,000 secrets. Most of the drawers appear to be fakes. The one real drawer is locked. Some barrels have been stacked up in the corner. Probably...
Okay, so we're probably going to die to traps. Hey. Congratulations, this card says that you're a member in good standing of the International Thieves Guild Unions, Incorporated. In this case, you're in especially good standing because you even stole the card. Sounds good to me.
This is a... The poster is firmly attached. The poster is... Oh, that's a really unthief-like thing to do. Causing wanton damage to... The double doors are locked shut. The lock itself looks sophisticated, but the door has a simple sliding latch. If you had the right tool, you think you could easily slip the latch.
Are we losing honor from being here? No. The right tool. Dagger.
This
Knife,
is not a good place.
or a sword.
That didn't...
We don't have a thieves kit. We have a card.
You slip the guild membership card between the doors and unlatch the lock. Your guild card. Don't leave home without it. There does seem to be something under this barrel, but you've got no clue of what to do with it.
Trying to jimmy anything with a plastic card is a great way to destroy it.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
So there's
Jimmy,
something
Jimmy,
under
There does
this
seem to
barrel.
be something under this barrel, but you've got... There's nothing in these barrels. Ah, you found a hidden safe. Good work.
So this is kind of as like a secret behind there's a secret behind a painting. But this kind of is a secret behind a bookshelf.
Oh, this is definitely a secret behind a bookshelf. Do we have that is a thing. Okay, yes, yeah, that 100% qualifies. And hidden behind a painting.
safe.
Wow. This game covers a lot more of these events than I was expecting.
Ah, you found
There's a hidden safe behind each of them.
it. Sounds...
Also, does Jimmy
Ah,
kind of something else?
No,
Okay.
I guess not. Forgot that was one.
Rummaging around under the floor drain, you find a round knob with a point on one side, which you pick up. Thieves have had to clean up after themselves since a few unfortunate accidents with maintenance personnel.
The heck is that thing?
It's a knob.
You
Have we
try to
found something
hobnob
missing a
with the
doorknob?
robbed knob. You examine the metal grate on the floor. On close examination, you find some scratches that might be thief marks behind the side drain.
Oh. So this
So-
is...
Look under the other drain, which you just did.
Is that what this is?
Oh, that's what it looks like to me.
I'm drawing it.
You were just explaining. Oh crap! What's the? I feel so bad for getting the word for this.
Hexapod.
Well, I mean, yes, but the
Entonath.
taxonomy, is that the word?
The
The process of naming divisions of organisms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyways, that qualifies as a science fact.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Nothing.
Wait, there's these drawers here.
I thought they were fake.
You're kidding, right? You'd better...
Keys.
That didn't...
Card.
Oh,
That didn't...
fair point.
That didn't...
June bugs.
You're kidding. You'd...
So wait, are there 3 safes in here?
You can't take...
2.
There's one in the back, right?
Oh, there's one in the back. We haven't gotten that far yet.
This looks like an interesting safe. Another fine product of the Filch Safe Company. But you can't for the life of you figure out how anyone can open a safe with no
Oh.
knob. Now that you've replaced the safe knob, the Filch safe looks ripe for the cracking. You know,
This room is
kinda
pretty
like a
safe.
walnut. To open the safe, you will need to spell out the combination with alternating right and left turns.
The heck?
Is this gonna make a word?
I would assume so, but
Cake. Cake ig. Ig cake.
ice gack. Nickelodeon is very cold. I don't remember if that makes sense or not.
Cake.
Nothing happens. Try one of...
Casing? There's no S or N.
I did not think we were going to get to letter quest again so soon.
Gack. Geck.
This would... Have you tried looking around where... Safe plus name. That's got to be a clue, but what name?
Safe plus
Oh,
name.
I think that this is giving us hints.
The answer...
Oh.
You think back over your collection of most commonly used passwords. You think...
Why are we getting
You
so many hints?
You think...
Huh.
You examine the metal grate on the floor.
Can we look at the books?
Oh yeah, there are
That's
books.
about it for the floor grate. On close...
Just like look at the steps. Look at this wall, by the way.
It doesn't...
Yeah. didn't notice until you said something, but now I
There
don't
are
know
a
how I
number
didn't
of
see that.
fascinating books about thief techniques on the bookshelves. Of special interest is the one on disarming traps. It says that with the new Mark II thieves' toolkits and a bit of skill in picking locks, you can locate and disarm almost any mechanical trap. In the section on surviving magical traps, the book suggests taking up religion. There is also a book on thief marks that tells you all about this secret language of thieves. You learn a number of new symbols and combinations.
Oh.
There are a number of... In this, there is...
So what happens if you trace in the hand as other saves?
On closer-
Save.
It just asks if you want to listen to it or cover it.
It sounds pretty safe.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's
So we learned some symbols. Oh. Question mark. Look under barrel. Book desk.
So there's a book in the desk and something, and look under the barrel. So this is probably going to be 3 things. So maybe now we try clicking either the hand or the eye on the barrel.
I'm also just going to draw this.
Oh, sure.
Just to have it in case. Question mark in a box.
Definitely no harm in having references for things.
There's a barrel. With a eyeball under it. And then there's a book. And a desk. Okay. So there's something under this barrel.
There does seem to be something on a single tapped barrel. A single. That didn't do.
So wait, what exactly was the thing you did the hand on? Is like there does seem to be under this barrel, but
There
what's
does
the
seem
last
to be
part?
something under this barrel, but you've got no
How
clue
about
of
you
what
take a
to
look
do.
at it?
There does seem that didn't do.
Look under the barrel, dingus.
Dingus?
You found a particularly diabolical poison gas
Oh.
trap. Fortunately, it's just like one of those described in the book on traps, so you are able to disarm it.
Has Dingus been called?
Is that seriously also one?
Mm-hmm.
It has been called.
You'd better not.
Wow.
You kid. It does. The pillar is solid. You could practice. The pillar is solid. It does. It does. That did.
Huh.
A single tapped. A single.
The heck do we do?
I suspect that we can't actually eventually do anything here. Because we're going to have to pick the
To open the safe.
lock. Oh.
No,
Okay, so we're gonna have to pick the lock in the desk, right? But we don't have a lock picking set because we went the paladin route.
yeah, I was wondering if we could force it open.
The well-worn oak desk looks as though it could conceal 1,000 secrets.
One real drawer. Uh-oh.
What
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I knew something was up when we started gliding across the floor.
I'm gonna say this qualifies as breaking the game.
Type exit to return to the game. Nope. Well, Oh, woo.
You slip. Rummaging.
Should have typed enter.
There are a number of factors in this. There is. You'd better not. It might be trapped. You found a. You'd better. You're kidding. You'd better not.
We just, didn't we?
You'd better.
I don't know.
You can't.
I think this is their way of making sure that you can only get through here as a thief.
Possibly.
Now, to open the. Nothing.
Yeah. Maybe we don't belong here.
Still, we must have gotten some points for all that.
Yeah, and maybe now we can climb to that bird thing.
Possibly.
What time of day is it? Getting there.
After some.
Camera's going wild.
Leave. After some rest.
Ooh.
Somebody might see.
Sure.
After some. You climb up.
Burr, 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 burr. You know, while you're up there,
What does not have enough climbing skill?
hey, we're getting there. Bored. Camera's kind of spooky. Blackbird. The sculpture of a black falcon brings back memories of your wonderful vacation in Racier. Wasn't there one in Spielberg too? And one in the bazaar in Tarna? Too bad this is just a cheap plaster imitation where you wonder is the real blackbird. What do we want a bird for, though?
You think you see a momentary stirring of life in the dehydrated creature, then it subsides. You'll need a more intensive form of liquid to restore it to normal.
Health potion? Wait, this one's the health one, right? Yeah. This one.
That didn't do anything. That didn't.
Oh.
This amazingly lifelike.
So we need a better liquid than water.
Yeah, and we sort of know where it is too.
A better liquid than water?
Yes.
Like beer?
No, I mean someone's mentioned it.
Is this something I don't remember from last time?
I think it is. Well, sort of. I mean,
Hello?
yes, someone mentioned it last stream. Well done. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm back.
My mic cut out for a second. And my camera is frozen. What is going
I wonder
on?
if something did happen to like your USB chip or something.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, weird question. Where on your computer do you have all your USB stuff plugged in?
Mostly in the back, some on the top.
Do you also have like a front panel?
No, only the sides of it, only the sides open.
So you don't have any other like banks of USB stuff?
Just two. I have two on top and then a whole bunch in the back.
Which ones are actually in use?
Most of them?
Oh, okay. Where is the camera plugged in? And the microphone?
Let me double check. One sec. Microphone in the top, camera in the back.
Oh, okay, so two different locations.
Mm-hmm. I've also
Okay.
moved things around to see what happens, and
And Mina
Yeah.
mentioned all the bloop sounds.
yeah.
Stupid question. There's like no chance at all that when you had it open, the little header for it got knocked loose or something, right? Because those things are pretty secure, aren't they?
Yeah, as far as I know, nothing got knocked loose. I wasn't really messing around.
Plus, the ones in the back are
There's-
just like soldered to the board.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Huh. And you've updated like all of your drivers, right?
They should all be up to date, yeah. I'll double check later. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry for getting distracted. You
No, it's
it's my
fine.
nature. When things don't work, my first thought is, what can we do about it? Let's pretend it's because of my background and not because I obsess over every random thing. Huh. Well, this one's not Windows 11.
I could double check the drivers. And it's not, yeah, it's not Windows 11. Let's just keep playing, I guess, and then
Yeah.
I'll look at it later.
Sorry
It's
about
okay.
that. Thing is, we were talking about what the dehydrated domovoy needs,
Yeah.
and there was someone who, when we met him, was specifically talking about fancy liquid.
The doctor.
Yeah. Not that I'm easily distracted, but there's a lamp in front of me that has multiple bulbs in it. And Ashles has them set so that like 4 of them are like 2 blue and 2 red. And the room is lit so well, I cannot believe it's lit by like colored lights rather than white lights.
How many lights are there?
There's a total of 5. It's like 1 white, 2 red, 2 blue.
Are you sure there are 5?
Oh, jeez. I mean, I see 5 lights.
It's so long.
Holy crap.
Damn it.
Holy crap.
Oh, I was one off.
How did you do that?
Pattern recognition, I guess.
Jeez.
You faintly hear a voice saying... You faintly hear a voice...
Oh.
Ah, you're just in time to witness a magnificent scientific experiment. I have managed to harness the very primal force of lightning at my beck and call. Now I shall use it to create life itself. Watch this.
Uh-oh.
He's dead now.
That was not quite the experimental result I expected. But never mind that. It is merely a momentary setback in the annals of science. I shall readjust the magnetic electrical stimulation system and try again another day. I am convinced that the primal force of life is electrical in nature. Of course, it must also involve water for life, and pizza, without which life would be boring.
Was that it?
What?
He said water for life? Pizza?
No, I think it's probably under science. I think that's when he was talking about his services. Huh. Huh.
Experiments are the meat and drink of science.
I really thought he mentioned one.
You ask Dr. Cranium.
Of course, of course. Antwerps are a truly fascinating species. They reproduce by splitting into a number of tiny... My test Antwerps came from Spielberg Valley. My neighbor Nikolai is not actually as old as he now appears. He has been very unhappy since
We heard
his
about
wife's
this
disappearance
from him?
some 15 years ago.
I don't remember that.
I can understand his disappointment. She never brought me back the berries I needed for an experiment.
Maybe we just have to go through all the options.
Oh. And my... I have four... Here you... Here you are, one freshly brewed
Huh.
Huh. I could have sworn he was talking about that. It's...
You say...
It is good to see you again. I trust the Antwerps gave you no trouble?
You tell Dr. Cranium about your first adventures in the Spielberg Valley. Seems vaguely interested in your tales of the Baron and his children.
Ah, so you are the Spielberg hero. I went there on an Antwerp...
You continue by telling Dr. Cranium of your encounters with the eccentric wizard Erasmus, the deadly kobold magic user, and the ogress Baba Yaga.
turned her into a frog? Oh, such poppycock. There is a perfectly straightforward scientific explanation for all of those events.
You thumb your...
I was afraid of that. As an outsider, we used...
Dr. Cranium has an... Now wait just a second. There's no such thing as a ray...
I am truly sorry, but I cannot afford to make this a...
I am not a monster.
It's a beaker full of... You are in an incredibly cluttered laboratory. Even mad
I'm
scientists
so
laugh.
confused. I was sure he...
Glass globes of unknown intent. Better...
I wonder if you actually do have to bring him the fluid that he was mentioned to ask Igor for, but we couldn't ask Igor for that.
No thanks.
I don't remember him
Perhaps
saying
I should
anything about
wait a day
that.
or two before resuming my Frankie.
I could have sworn he said it as we were leaving. Something like, if you see Igor... Huh. Huh. We take a little look outside at night, right?
Yeah. Saving here just so that we have the option.
Makes sense.
A shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
Oh?
I am what once was the Paladin Piotr. The sorrows of this land are my sorrows, and I cannot rest. Thou art a paladin, and so shall share my fate. Unless ye ease the sorrows of this land and heal the pain.
Okay.
The staff feels warm and almost alive in your hand.
This I must first do.
You find yourself letting go of the staff. The massive gate to this town is securely barred to protect it from...
Oh.
Hello.
You have the sensation of someone watching you. You sense curiosity and no immediate danger.
It is good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Mordavia. You need to take better care of yourself, you know? It is very dangerous out at night.
How long were you just standing
Come
there?
to me. I have something to show you. I warned you it is dangerous here at night and you do not listen. I intend to teach you a lesson.
A strange feeling sweeps your body. You realize that you now know the frostbite spell.
Ooh.
Perhaps that will help keep you alive when I am not with you.
She is the attractive peasant woman you met shortly after escaping from the Cave of the Dark Ones.
You may call me Katrina. And what shall I call you?
That's a complicated story.
The forest is a very dangerous place. Many monsters walk here, especially at night. Please, please be careful. Magic is very useful for survival in Mordavia. Use it wisely and carefully. I must go now. I hope we can meet again soon. I enjoy your company.
Before you can think to follow her, the young peasant girl has disappeared into
But
the
we weren't
forest.
done.
How
That
long was
didn't
she
do it.
waiting outside there?
Just a moment.
She was probably building up her climbing.
Yeah. We should go to the cemetery.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
Ghosts.
Those
You
rocks
see a
were...
raised mound of stones.
Yeah.
It gives you an eerie feeling. You can tell that this is a place of death.
neat.
What is that?
A three-headed monkey.
Oh, nice.
Oh. So chaotic. Time it.
I think you're supposed to jump the low ones and block with your shield the high ones. Or duck.
I was thinking block the low ones, or I don't know. That's 10 deaths.
Yeah, I doubt you can beat that guy. They could just hang around, but...
It's the 10 death bingo event.
Oh, was that 10? For some reason I thought it was for... Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know why I thought that was for 50.
Just like get out of here.
Oh, jeez. Holy crap. He's just spamming them.
You have entered an eerie, deserted graveyard. Strange moons wave through the trees, and mysterious lights seem to flicker and fade among the tombstones. Two large crypts dominate the cemetery. You have a bad feeling about this place. There doesn't seem to be any immediate danger, but you suspect that death lies among the crypts and tombstones in this place.
So I thought this would be a fun place to hang out with because of what happened last time.
Lygia's ghost comes forth, and she looks mad.
Oh.
This could turn into a really bad day.
I feel like death counter should be getting ready.
I think we're dead.
Yeah.
It's really messed up combat.
Well, for that one, when you get hit by that spell, it does like a lingering damage.
Yeah, but also like it's not easy to control.
Yeah, I mean, I think in part it's because everything's jacked up and might be affected by speed. Yeah, we can turn both down and just go to that barrow that we just found sooner than that. I'm assuming that's what that was.
The what?
Is barrow not the word?
Barrow?
Barrow. Did I just do a stupid?
What do you mean?
Is it not called a barrow?
You talking about like the pile of stones?
You feel a chill go.
Suppose. Too soon. Ugh, it's so rough.
And in theory, you can jump diagonally to make progress.
Yeah, but I can't get that to work with the numpad. I don't know, I just did it there.
Ooh.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, but close though.
God.
So maybe we don't do this tonight, but that's definitely gonna be doable.
I don't like the combat as much in this game.
See, I'm biased because I played 4 before 3. So I had to get used to the combat in 3.
Like none of the like in all the games, the combat is something you have to get used to. But this one is like, you got to get over to the thing, and I want to try the mouse again.
Maybe it's a Scum VM thing, because I guarantee I did not have that big of a difficulty with it.
This is so weird. Jeez. I can't...
I know what it is.
What?
It's not going to be helpful. The first time I played this was as a wizard. So I was just ducking and spamming attacks. Once I was used to the combat, then I think I tried playing as a paladin, maybe?
Like, I can't even imagine it being good once you're used to it.
I mean, I remember liking it.
You feel a
It's stressful. I can't figure it out. Especially when things knock you back and spam spells at you. Eat it. What? Are you kidding?
The wraith vanishes into nothingness, and the air slowly begins to regain some warmth.
Do you leave anything behind?
The barrow contains treasure that the
Hey, it's a barrow.
collected while it was
You made that
alive,
up.
or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a jewel-studded tiara, 6 gold
Holy
crowns, 40
crap.
kopecks, and a few old bones.
Bones. Very nice. So the Wikipedia article is called a tumulus, but it does also mention barrow and burial mounds. Oh, basically the same thing. Oh, or cairns. Oh, I think cairn is the more common word, isn't it?
I'd like to speak to your manager.
Oh, or that, yeah. Cairns are slightly different.
That feels good.
So I don't think it's worth trying to go for the next one now. Like, you just increased a bunch of stats, which is good for one night. But since you did just save, and you do have health potions.
Yeah. Going for it.
That feels good.
That feels good. Could try it.
So I think that might have been the last of our health potions. But the neat thing about this game is you can just get a slow trickle more of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to rest like
Exactly.
half an hour before doing the fight just to get some stamina?
You have
If we're allowed to.
I would hope so.
after some rest.
Do an hour. If we don't do it, we don't do it. Just move on. Whoa. Alright. Just shoot at me. I can't move forward. Oh my god. It's like clicking the same place over and over again does different things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just try it again. Whatever.
You have a
Find a gun.
that feels
Oh no, he's got a nug.
that feels
A nug?
After
That must have sounded random. The heck was that? Was that Frasier? Look out, he's got a nug.
lied.
Why are you attacking? Why can't I attack? What is happening?
I wonder if it wasn't letting you because...
Am I
maybe
not
this one
supposed
does-
to?
Well, you don't have stamina. In the past ones, it would let you hurt yourself to just use stamina anyways, but maybe this one actually needs stamina.
I don't know.
And we're using some by jumping.
Yeah, I give up. I don't know what else to do. We got a bird. There's a dry thing we gotta wet.
Yeah, I'm really confused about that part.
We can go to the... Oh, no, it's not where I wanted to go. Turn up the speed again.
Oh, right.
Well,
And honestly, I'm fine with skill where it is.
clear the gate.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Feels like
You said
the skill just... Like, lowering the skill just reduces the grind.
Death waits beyond those
Yeah, I don't-
walls, at least for those not tough enough for the challenge. It comes in the
Oh,
form
I
of
forgot about the
two
Necrotars.
slavering Necrotars.
Oh, I remembered. That's why I thought we were coming here to see what they look like. But
The tower is empty. The gatekeeper is... The heavy
That-
gate blocks access to the castle road. Fortunately, it also blocks the path of the two slavering Necrotars on the other side. They look hungry to see you. The heavy gate blocks...
oh wow,
Is that those things?
yeah. I
Thought
haven't
they'd be
heard that sound in
Bigger.
This is not a... This is not... This is not a...
20
This is
years.
not-
No more than that.
The towers... The gate is solid iron. It'll take a... You are so exhausted that everything... Once struck... After some... The stones of the archway... Once struck...
Oh, it's actually trying to force it open. It's like it's using energy.
After some... You're getting...
Maybe we can poison them or something.
I like the description. Nice little doggies.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Do we have anything we could feed them? A sandwich and a corn and some bones.
Huh.
Maybe they like bones.
I can't imagine any reason to get past them, but
Maybe like
At the same
bones
time-
that aren't in our body.
I'm now really curious if it's going to work or not.
Slimy bones.
After...
If you can actually throw a bone to these guys, I'm going to be kind of impressed
After... You're getting...
and amused.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
The heavy gate blocks... That didn't do it. The heavy gate...
A sandwich.
That didn't... The heavy gate...
A corn.
That didn't... The heavy gate...
A bird.
That didn't...
I don't know.
I mean, I think it was a productive night. You raised some skills. You killed a white. Not trying to rhyme. Also was a wraith, not a white.
Why do you have to make it about Wraith?
You definitely
That went full horseshoe. That was so bad it was good. Oh, that still hurt though. Oh, jeez.
you hear move after a few minutes.
Oh,
Have a seat. Wait, no, better leave the seats here. But why don't you sit down on one? This show can't get on the road until you get off your load. So sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
I'm telling you. Igor's death must be avenged.
Good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened on the way to Moldavia. I got here. I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "Do you know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper says, "No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it." You may as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it in, I says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." Waiter says, "Of course, that's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here? Or how can so many people sleep with all these lights on? Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day and he said he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doc. "That's terrible. What's the bad news?" I said. The doc replied, "I'm getting married." I know I had an audience when I came in here. Anyhow, show me a guy with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich. Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seats.
Phew. The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his joke. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you've heard the punchline yet.
What did you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what? Is this an inn or a cemetery? I've had livelier times at funerals. Some help you were. Couldn't you at least have smiled a little louder? It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughingstock. I'd make more money digging graves. But what? And get out of show business?
You straighten out your jacket and
Is he done?
Did we eat?
That's a good question.
you reach out to shake hands with the innkeeper. He just
This triggers an encore. Okay.
Be they ever so humble, there's nobody stays home. I've been on the road so long, I have flat tires on my feet. I go wherever I can tell a good joke, and many places where I can't. I'm staying at this inn for a while until I find something here. I got the last store down the hall. Visit me sometime. I'm sure we can have a few laughs together. Hey, my last tour was a great success. I outran everyone. But there's no business like show business. With me, the show must go on and on and on. I got millions of them. Problem is, I can't remember most of them, and the ones I do remember should have been buried long ago. I used to be worth my wit in gold, but, oh, it's a long story. Ask me about it some other time.
Oh.
He too is a stranger to Moldavia.
Hey, what am I, shredded wheat? If you're talking behind my back, at least have the courtesy to do it face to face.
Okay.
Keep your money. Send more applause.
Corn.
that didn't do.
His act is corny enough already. We could ask other people what they think about him. And
I'm
this is why
telling
we
you.
hate strangers.
Well, you know I'm not a census taker over here, but there are no other gnomes in Mordavia.
There ain't no freaking French
what?
fries.
Yeah, when they show up, there goes the neighborhood. We have no need for gnomes here.
Who put the
You
freaking
guys
French
are so
fries?
narrow-minded you could all look through a keyhole with both eyes. What gnome would want to work here? You guys have all the sense of humor of a wyvern with a hangover.
At the risk of waxing poetic, what need have we of fools?
Hey, you got a point. There are enough fools in here already to reach critical mass. If it pays to be ignorant, why are you guys so broke?
Somebody just shoot me.
And just when I was gonna invite you to my party. There's always room for one bore.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's rough, you know? Anyone could tell better jokes than that gnome did. Where's Shaky Green when you need him?
Look, I'd argue with you, but I never engage in a battle of wits with an unarmed man.
The guy's dying up there. I didn't get anything.
Hey, how could you? If ignorance is really bliss, you're the world's happiest guy.
Fellas, is it just me, or is Shecky's performance here lacking a certain sense of humor?
Are you kidding? He was rough. Get a day job.
You're right, and he wasn't very funny either.
What do you mean I wasn't funny? You guys wouldn't know a punchline if it hit you in the face.
I like
Okay.
those guys.
Yeah.
And avenging Igor's death.
I'm telling you.
You unlock the...
Yeah, the impressions are pretty good.
But
We've
why
got
do two of them sound like Jack Nicholson?
Well, I think one's Jack Nicholson. We've got Rodney Dangerfield, and then the other one is like a Clint Eastwood.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
I think the third guy is supposed to look like Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that would make so much more sense. It always confused the heck out of me.
But yeah, he
Why
does
does-
sound
why
a lot like also Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
In your sleep, you seem to hear voices.
Oh.
Do you see him?
Yes, he is sleeping. Most likely in the inn, although it is hard to focus the vision enough to tell.
I do not understand why you did not just capture him in the first place. The charades you play are foolish.
Silence! To serve us, it will be for the best if he acts under his own free will. Why make an enemy out of
Roland
a
Zehe?
fool? Oh, but I forget. He is already your enemy.
This is not someone to play games with, I say. If he finds out what is going on, he will never cooperate. Besides, you risk his death. Mordavia is a very dangerous place.
I think he is quite capable of taking care of himself. Besides, I have ways of making him cooperate. As you well know, I will use them only if I must.
The voices fade off into oblivion. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
There was a Gilbert Gottfried type voice. Was there?
I don't remember.
Are we able to eat breakfast and we just haven't been doing that?
I think we have been. Well, we've been eating something anyways.
Dinner.
Huh.
Yeah, the first
Dinner.
guy was Jack Nicholson. The second guy was
Sausage
Rodney
and
Dangerfield,
peppers
and the
fried
third
with
guy I think
garlic.
was like a Clint Eastwood. Oh, are you referring to
Now the tables-
the gnome guy?
Oh.
The
No.
jester guy.
Huh? I never.
I didn't really think about his voice.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
So what do we do now?
Oh,
That didn't do.
we can try looking for Igor and see if he's got the fluid. I really thought Cranium mentioned this.
Have we
I
tried
feel
just
like we've already.
doing this?
That didn't do it. That didn't.
Actually, yes.
Fill this.
Yeah.
Applying for job as grave robber? Sorry, Igor not give crypt key to strangers. Nikolai walks around looking for Anna all the time. Anna missing many years now.
We've heard all of this, right?
Igor not hear rumors. Igor not know mad monk start monastery. Igor not know bad things.
We show him the bird.
That didn't do it.
If you don't move your hand, Igor hit it with hammer. Igor didn't know you
Oh.
cared. What do you want?
Oh.
You tell the gravedigger.
Oh.
Dr. Cranium has asked Igor to bring him some fluid.
Doctor asked Igor do strange things like dig up bodies. Igor bury bodies and Doctor make Igor dig them up again. Sometimes Doctor make Igor crazy.
I like Igor.
Did he give us fluid?
I don't think so.
You tell the gravedigger.
Doctor asked Igor do strange things like
I mean,
dig
it
up
may just be that
Sometimes Doctor
he'll stop by later, maybe?
You tell the gravedigger.
Doctor asked Igor do strange things like dig up bodies. Igor sometimes Doctor
Maybe he'll do it and then we go to the doctor again?
Yeah, that might be it.
I thought he was just going to give us fluid.
Yeah, I mean, we can check the inventory. If it was there, it would probably be at the bottom of it, but I don't remember any little points. Yeah. All right, so at least I'm not crazy, or if I am, it's unrelated. So that's nice. All right, so
No one responds. The door. This isn't a.
it's a dehydrated domovoid, but we know sort of what to do with that.
Hydrate.
Fair point. So we just have to do a points redemption, and then it'd be fine. We saw some will-o-wisps a while ago. What the heck? Was it last stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ugh. I hate these.
I thought we turned down the difficulty.
Sure.
Or did we not save? Did we not save after that?
No, we definitely did.
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. Why, if we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapirian Desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. Then there's the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
He's just trying to get everyone wet.
You say,
You are always welcome in my laboratory. However... Oh, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books here. Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the Animal Ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form.
So, how do we get it?
Check his books.
I am truly sorry.
I assume this is
Dr.
going to
Cranium.
trigger another copy protection.
Doc... Looks like... Dr.
Do we need to talk
Cranium
about
looks
science
considerably-
again?
It is
Ah,
Oh.
Ah, you need my world-famous rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have...
Kick-Up Chewy.
Alright, so I gotta get the manual
Kick up
over
Chewy.
this.
Maybe it's all water.
It'd be hilarious if it was. Let's find out.
Pizza.
Earth,
Earth, air, fire, water, pizza.
Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Water. Wind. Water. Pizza. Earth.
Hello.
Yes, that sounds just right.
Hey, Arbo.
By the way, I could use
Hey,
some
Anvil.
Gru Goo for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could
Gru
bring
Goo.
me some when you return for the rehydration solution.
Wait, did we
I
get
have
it?
your rehydration
Oh, it's
solution
already.
already. I will be happy
Oh, we need to get the
exchange it
Gru
for a
Goo.
flat-
We helped you remember it. Isn't that enough? All right, let's get some Gru Goo.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial...
Where do we get Gru Goo? What's a Gru?
Hopefully not hungry.
Still you
Huh.
remain.
Huh?
We've seen the word goo used in one other context.
I thought we saw it twice.
Oh, possibly, but what we have seen is the line, if you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
Mm-hmm. Goose clues, goose clues. Save a plant from goo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of goo in a swamp.
Are swamps goo?
I think anything that's like viscous and wet, mushy, is pretty gooey.
So what's the distinction between goo, guck, and slime?
Context?
Mm.
I don't know.
It doesn't.
Slime is copyright. No.
Mm.
That's GAC.
Oh, I thought you were making a Dragon Quest reference.
Oh. Or that. Slimed. This is a plant near goo. We can climb this
You
tree.
can see the desolate, distorted landscape and sodden, sullen swamp swallowed by the engulfing murkiness.
So it's been a couple of decades since I played through this game, but I'm pretty sure I never knew you could do that.
It's been a long time.
Oh, what about this bonsai tree? There's some goo near it. Can we get to that?
You can't reach the bonsai from here, and the ledge is too slippery. Using a grapnel to dislodge stones is tricky business. You'll need to keep practicing.
Oh, is that what we're trying to do?
Using a...
Practice, practice, practice.
Using a...
What is this doing? Throw?
I think, yeah, I assume so. I'm not sure how we got some honor. Oh, probably for killing the undead.
Using a...
Or, do we kill it? Do we...
Using a...
Is it doing...
Probably oh, should we try something simpler?
You can't reach the bonsai. A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark...
Ah, there's the goo. Got that goo.
That didn't...
You probably have to fill it in one of the other goo piles around you.
That didn't...
Really?
What
about below you?
That didn't...
Below me? Ah.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy...
But how do we save the bonsai from the goo?
Well, I think you'll probably eventually do it with the grapple, or there's probably an easier way.
Couldn't we just, like, drop down?
Huh.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Huh.
But,
That is really neat.
You can't reach the bonsai from here, and the ledge...
What?
Can you use the grapple on it? I think that'd be bad for it.
You can't get a good throwing
Yeah,
angle
I think the point is to dislodge the stones, but it's interesting that we can... Can we get back in now? Huh. Why the heck can we go up here?
Can we climb from here?
Yeah.
What?
That is so weird.
You'd think we could just, like, drop from there.
I don't know what exactly is to our south, but I don't think we want to fall to our south.
This standing stone has been carved so that the top... The stone moves slightly as you push on it. This is not... This is...
Is our throwing slowly going up?
This is not...
Probably. No, climbing is.
Interesting.
A delicately crafted bonsai. You can't reach the bonsai from here.
It is so weird.
So is this Grugu?
I assume. I mean, I assume that's what Cranium wants.
All right, let's go back to him, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure we can do this.
Using a grapnel to dislodge stones is tricky business.
This isn't upping any stats.
Should we just... I mean...
That didn't... That...
I feel like we have an easier solution if we want it.
You are down to your last dagger. That didn't...
Can you throw stones at it?
There were stones at the stones? Or this?
Oh, I meant the pile of stones.
You managed to knock a few of the rocks loose from the pile, although the...
Huh. I was meant to build up your...
This is a weird solution.
Did it.
I feel like the grappling hook would have had more of an impact.
Well, I feel like the grappling hook, you just need more stats for it, but that was correct. I never knew that. Because this is at the start, I actually know a different solution for this problem, and it's interesting. Huh. Neat. So the rocks do it. And the grappling hook. That is neat.
So what was your solution?
I mean, you have a thing you have a spell that's for smacking stuff, right?
Oh. I still feel like the grappling hook would have more impact than little rocks.
Well, the catch was it was the direction. So the grappling hook was for pulling them loose. The rocks are for just pummeling it over time. But you can't use a grappling hook for like breaking through something because you like dent it, and also they're curved. They would just roll right off.
Yeah, but I felt like maybe it would be heavier even. So when you throw it at something, I don't know.
No, either way, of course that's not actually helping the.
You grab
more rocks. We have it now. We've liberated it.
That's a good point.
Let's go find the Lishi and show him the tree.
Do you know where he is? Because I do not.
He's roughly east.
Oh no, how long it's been since we saved? Do we want to run? Oh, he's not going to be... This is where Lishi was, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Do you like this music?
Fight, 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 fight! Jump forward.
So we should have a hard time hitting now.
Yeah. Can't swing when there's no stamina. That's right. Ugh. Stop it. Can you just jump? Or not?
Well, I think jumping requires stamina too, like a lot of it.
Yeah, but oh. Well, I feel like I jumped with less, like right there.
Huh. Interesting.
God.
We do have magic. You can shoot a few. Oh, we haven't seen a frostbite yet.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use it.
You just click on those little symbols down there.
Yeah?
You're clicking a little high, aren't you?
Am I?
I think you have to click with a point.
I've clicked with every part of the sword.
Oh, on Discord, it makes it look like you were clicking a little too high. Sorry.
Oh my god. Just get him. Got him.
It'll probably wear off, but maybe we use a potion like the antidote thingy.
The wyvern has no place to carry treasure.
I'm gonna let it run out.
Fair enough.
If it gets low enough, I'll use it.
Forget where we went. Oh, right.
Hello.
I forgot about that bug.
What bug?
The back shrub shrunk when it started animating.
Oh.
2 and 2 and 2 make 6. A little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
We did that.
We haven't saved it yet. We've just retrieved it.
Gonna find a place to plant it?
Yeah.
Right here. Right here.
It really doesn't go with.
I feel like that may hinder our aerodynamics when we're jumping around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although maybe it would act like a little parachute if you want to jump out of buildings. Update our notes. We have the goo.
Goo. We're still poisoned. Oh, we didn't have to ring the bell this time.
Ah, it is truly a beautiful day for science, is it not, my young friend?
Yeah.
That is terrific! This is just what I need for my experiments! As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
The one that looks like water? Ordinary water. Laced with LSD.
I should really rewatch Futurama sometime.
Oh, I do.
I'm glad you got that.
Of course.
I'm glad I said it that way.
Said what?
Futurama.
As opposed to...
I ain't gonna say it.
As a man.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do you seriously not remember what I'm talking about? The Canadian accent?
There's like a way that Canadians say Futurama.
And Mazda. You remember this.
Futurama?
Yeah.
Mazda?
Yeah. I've mentioned this before. I've seen the exact same Mazda commercial in US and Canada where they redubbed it to have a different pronunciation.
Really, as a man.
Mazda.
Yep. When I didn't find out we said it any different because I never heard the difference until Ashley, and once I found out, I made a point to stop doing that.
After some rest.
Oh, we're getting so low.
Yeah, I wanted to see if this would help.
As a matter of fact, you.
Oh, I really am curious if it's gonna wear, because we have had it wear off before. So like, how close are we gonna get?
We're just gonna use it.
The only effect is a tingling sensation.
Oh, that came low.
Is to be trusted.
How many HP do we have right now?
Poison.
I'm thinking 8.
12.
12. Oh wow, that's not that bad.
How much HP do you have?
1. I think by one definition that's true for all humans. That sounded really odd. I think one of the earliest uses of HP was for some tabletop game about like submarines or something like that, or carriers, and it was referring to how many times you could get hit by torpedoes.
1.
So for most, yeah, so for most humans, it would be 1.
How many torpedoes can you take? None.
Approximately. I could take 1.
Well, no, if you take 1, you die.
Well,
So none.
I mean... You know, maybe have more faith in me. Maybe I think I could.
You think you could take a torpedo?
You know.
Where do you want it?
Well, the question is, do you have a torpedo to test this theory? Because if not, then I
know
can
a guy.
claim. Well,
I mean, because yeah, that's true. Because technically, if you meant take one as in it took one to kill you, then you could take infinite torpedoes all at the same time, right?
I mean, I think I could take infinite torpedoes about as well as I could take one torpedo.
Exactly.
So maybe this means I am either invulnerable or I don't have an end for that sentence. I feel like we talk about odd things.
I like this one. How many torpedoes can you take? Do you think there's any kind of torpedo that you could take?
Oh,
like
oh,
really,
wow, actually.
really tiny torpedo?
That's actually a really good question. It would not surprise me if at some point in time, as some odd military experiment, someone had made a torpedo that was specifically designed for like tagging something or for like attaching with a magnet or something.
I looked up tiniest torpedo, and I'm getting fishing lures. Can you take a fishing lure?
I mean, honestly, I think I'd rather try the torpedo. Fish hooks really creep me out.
How many fishing lures can you take?
Like none. I eventually stopped fishing entirely because I felt bad for the fish. But before that, I was always irrationally afraid of like someone else miscasting and somehow catching me in the face with a hook.
Oh, something about Mary. No, Me, Myself, and Irene. What movie is that? That happens.
Well, I was not aware of that actually.
I think it's something about Mary. Yeah, found it.
I've never actually seen that movie.
Big Bottom. All right, we're gonna rest in here.
After some...
Should be nighttime. Almost.
After some...
Should be nighttime. It is nighttime.
I may have, I don't know if the word to be under or overestimated a tiny torpedo.
What do you mean?
Apparently a tiny torpedo is 600 pounds.
Oh, like an actual torpedo.
Yeah.
You climb up.
That's a torpedoes weigh that much? Wow.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But oh no, there's one that's only 220 pounds. I might be able to take one of those.
Yeah.
And so, well, to be clear, I don't think that flesh would actually let it detonate.
Very
We got him wet.
and very alive.
Oh, boo.
Glad am I to be alive. Happy thanks I give you. Careful you should be here. Dangerous berry it is. Feed the guard or destroy it to find the secret passage down.
Oh, yeah. We know about that. Beat or destroy. That's it?
You strike
Nice.
a mighty hammer blow at the glass case. You strike a...
Huh.
This
bet
is
you we
a
got honor,
fairly
though.
Ah, keep clicking the wrong things. No,
What?
no honor.
You got a double royal soggy.
It doesn't...
Where did he go? Where did the soggy boy go?
This is a fairly attractive... It doesn't...
So what do
The
you
relief...
think the hexapod likes to eat?
That's a really good question.
The door...
I
Did
guess
you
we
give it
could...
a bone?
Oh, I guess we haven't tried
Nothing else.
bones, have we?
I don't think so.
We've tried
Feels
corn.
weird, though.
That didn't do it. That didn't do it.
So what would it like?
The hexapod waves its tentacles.
Not avocado.
That didn't...
Tree.
That didn't...
Broccoli. Flowers.
That didn't...
We could probably just buy all the food we can from the lady.
Does she have food other than...
I think she's got...
The reliefs are important.
I think she's
Oh,
got
like
something.
if she... Oh, she has something else. Okay, yeah, that would be the solution then.
I think she's got like
maybe
a bunch of things.
Maybe he wants like a bulb of garlic. He's not a... Whichever things respond to garlic.
Vampire?
I feel like more things must respond to garlic.
She's probably closed right now, right?
The general store...
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear... After...
You have to like go through a whole day-night cycle to do this.
I mean, we could just reload.
Yeah. Yeah. This one. Wait. This... No, this is health. This is poison.
The only...
So confusing. Let's go buy food from the cat lady.
I can't remember if her husband's actually named Boris, but I just want to call him that because he sounds like Boris Karloff.
It is Boris.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, clove of garlic, candy.
3 twists of 3.
Oh, are we actually buying it when I click it?
Now garlic is a...
Storekeeper
I
looks around nervously for...
You
Don't
know, some say
I
garlic.
think so. Don't you have to click on yourself?
I guess so. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. It's confusing. It's like goods for sale. Like it's just tell me about goods for sale. Here we go.
I mean, we might as well buy one of everything. At this point.
Yeah.
And probably a couple more rations just in case. Although, have we been using any? We've been buying. Okay, I guess we're good.
It's a rational thing to do. 4 left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna acknowledge that.
Acknowledge what?
Nothing.
As my lost husband...
You know, in fairness, she does say lost husband, not... Like, she literally misplaced him.
Mm-hmm.
After...
Opted.
Considering a lot of our lowered health is from poison, I choose to believe that our veins are still kind of bulging and... I don't know, we're missing a finger or two.
You climb up.
So what do you think? He's gonna want garlic or candy?
Yes.
That.
Very wet, be glad. Careful you should be.
We did get points at least.
Hector the hexapod happily gorges itself on the garlic. Hector looks much less hungry.
Oh, yeah, garlic works. Don't know if candy works. We can find out.
That's a good point.
That didn't do anything.
Nope. Garlic it is.
Hector the...
Do we gain honor for it, or just not lose it for not killing him?
I'm assuming just not lose it.
There is a code. This is a dangerous place. You probably knew that. Handle with care.
Avoid the book. Oops. No gains. Alright, let's have a vision of legally distinct from Cthulhu.
Man, have you got a headache? A scroll. You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has a symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the inscription.
Maybe we show this to somebody.
The crack in the building looks like a serpent. It seems you aren't the only...
A serpent?
It doesn't.
Just in case, I would resave. Just because, like, the last save was like during an animation.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you need. Above the altar is the sign of the Dark One, surrounded by arcane letters. You've seen some pretty ridiculous. You see a small statue that matches the description that the
Still don't know what that means.
I mean, I get what it means, but not why it's saying it.
It's a really silly looking statue and clear. That didn't do anything.
I'm assuming it's what you steal. You have to steal it as a thief or something.
I assume so.
That
But
didn't
like,
do anything.
that would
That
imply
didn't-
it's not actually necessary.
The roll. The desk.
So like, how do we
Death.
get this open?
Be a thief.
One vision like that is quite enough. Your heart.
Is that scroll really the only reason we have to be down here?
Book kills us. This little statue kills us.
Well, the statue I'm sure we could get if we needed to. They gave hints about that, but
Really?
yeah, but I can't imagine that
The
it
chief
would be
thief.
useful. No, not that.
This statue.
No. That thing I think has nothing to do with it.
This little thing here.
Yeah,
Have we heard anything about it beforehand?
not beforehand. I think the message when you die to it hints at what to do, doesn't it?
Are you just trying to
Was
get
we
us to die?
No, I mean if you pick it up, you're gonna die.
You feel a funny tingling sensation, then a slimy one as you reach out.
What's the hint there?
The problem is with the touch.
Oh. Sure. Put it in a pie tin.
That didn't.
Put it in a bag. The cat in the bag.
Pick up the statue in the shopping bag,
Ah.
carefully avoiding any contact with your own flesh.
It's a cat, right? Looks like a cat.
Well, I thought it was, but it's not what the picture there looks like. It looks like a beetle.
What are you talking about?
It's in the lower left there.
That?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not what it looked like on the thing, is it? I thought it was a cat in the thing.
Horrible move.
The heck?
Hey, cool move. Not. You're cautiously you. That didn't.
Alright.
It was a cat on the... Am I just...
It looked like a cat to me.
Alright, let me say that's close enough. Oh, that disc really bothers me.
So are we done here?
Unless we can think of a way to get that desk open. I don't think there was a...
The reliefs are important only for their...
Mouth, bones, drop, cloud, kapow. I don't actually know what the symbols are.
This is...
But I wrote them down.
This
So
is a
yeah, 'cause
violent
I
image of
forgot to
heart.
check when we were down there.
This is a...
Oh. That's supposed to be heart?
I guess.
Alright, so I write heart instead of kapow. I forgot to check that. I do think you're right about it matching the
Archway, yeah.
where we got the weird little sigil thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we have helped the domovoi. I'll take that off of there.
Any chance his door's open?
The Burgermeister's office is closed.
Nope.
That...
I guess, hang on.
Try talking to Piotr.
Oh yeah, Piotr. Peter.
A shiver...
There is one for whom I weep. She lies in her watery grave.
Ah,
her
the
heart
Rusalka?
broken by a lover untrue.
Or someone else.
Speak with the gypsies on how to free her spirit. Free the Rusalka.
Ah, the Rusalka,
and
indeed.
heal her sorrow.
We give her flowers. She liked it.
We read a book that said... Did we read a book that said where they come from?
The Rusalka?
Yeah. Or was that like the hero thing?
I don't remember where we read it. Oh, I think we might have read it from here. I don't know.
Most of the townspeople here live
I think
their
it's
lives
either in the
in
Adventurers
constant
Guild
fear
or
and
in the
ignorance.
actual
Right.
book that the
Is
Adventurers
that
Guild
someday-
mentions.
That didn't do... That didn't... That...
So he doesn't really know anything about these things. Okay. Tree.
That's interesting. Looks like something I dug up from a garden once. It died.
Is there a garden we can plant this in?
Yes, there
Of
is.
course.
By the way, should I like see if the channel, what do you call it, a sub Discord channel?
The massive...
See if it'll take a file this
That
big
didn't-
so you can see
that
the same
did-
thing I'm
that
looking
did-
at.
That... The massive...
What are you looking at?
The thing that came with the game that was, when you asked that, I was right on the page mentioning a garden.
Oh.
That didn't do...
Will it
No,
allow this? Oh. For some reason, I thought the 5
You
megabytes was the limit.
I think it's 8.
Oh, okay, cool. While we're at it, I'll also put on the manual.
It's a page that mentions a garden. Ask Mr. Mannerly. Who's who in the Wizard's world?
The page is listed, like it's labeled as being 21. I don't know which page it actually is because Adobe is weird.
Visit the Gardens of Arana?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta find the Gardens of Arana. Call of a Voozle. Okay. Those are the letters on the wall.
Yeah, and you'll notice on the next page, it shows those symbols, which is weird because I have no idea what those symbols are.
Yeah.
Huh.
Purple bunnies.
It mentions them?
Uh-huh. On page 28.
Oh, the previous one mentions Rusalka.
Mm-hmm. Arana.
Oh.
Is Arana the person that the paladin mourns? Oh, here are the symbols for thief marks.
Arana is like that's her staff there.
Right.
Also tied to the, oh crap, which game was it? I think like every time we've found a place that was like uncommonly safe and calm has been tied to her.
Oh.
Also, thanks, Sambo.
What was that?
Oh, because she confirmed it was called Channel.
Oh.
I always have a hard time keeping track of everyone's nomenclatures.
You hear move. After a few minutes.
I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Look, here we are sitting around here
Jack
minding our
Nicholson.
own business, Cochise, and here you waltz up and interrupt us.
Yeah, here's 10
Rodney
bucks. Get a real
Dangerfield.
haircut, okay? You don't seem to realize we're very
I'm
important
listening
men
really
around
carefully
here.
this time.
Right. Just because no one else seems to think so doesn't invalidate the point.
It still sounds like Jack Nicholson. It sounds like a intentionally like the first one reminds me of like Shining Jack Nicholson, and that one's not quite Joker Jack Nicholson, but huh.
Yeah, they both sound like different Jack Nicholsons.
I would really love to know what happened in the recording booth with this whole everything. Because like these three are the only ones who really go off script
for
too.
generations.
Oh yeah, our forefathers have always lived here in peace and quiet.
Except for the time when the cult came here.
Ooh, the cult. Well, they're all a bunch of strangers anyway.
Yeah, very strange. They didn't have much to do with the town, you know?
Yeah, hardly anything. Just building that monastery here and all moving inside, that's all.
You talking to me?
But the cult did keep mostly to themselves.
Yeah, he's right. No one had much to do with them. They were a very peaceful, quiet kind of cult.
Yeah, really great people to be around, except for the strange noises and horrible screams that rose from the monastery at night.
That all happened many, many years ago.
Oh yeah, the cult broke up. They've all got kids of their own now.
Yeah, well, what about the Chernovi in the forest, huh?
Come to think of it, no one knows if they're alive or what.
Yeah, for all we know, they might just be wild stories to frighten little children and me.
The heck is a
And what about the dark ones?
Put a
Chernobyl.
sock in it, will you? There are some things we must not speak about, Ivan. You know that.
Well,
These were once the human
excuse
followers
me,
of the
all
Dark
the
One. They sought after
pieces.
immortality and got it after a fashion. They can be killed but do not die of natural causes. The spell that gave them this partial immortality also mutated them. They now look basically human, but with twisted mutated features reminiscent of insects, spiders, and octopods. They wear the remnants of their ritual robes and are powerful spellcasters.
Okay, avoid them.
Yeah, it's definitely... It sounds like he goes in and out of sort of a Jack Nicholson.
Huh.
But I think he's meant to be more like a Clint Eastwood or something. I don't know. It's not consistent.
He hasn't started talking to a chair yet.
You get a fine meal of roast lamb garnished with red cabbage. Oh, and liberally flavored with garlic.
Liberals and their garlic. The chair thing?
Yeah.
Is that a
That was-
Clint Eastwood thing?
Yeah, it was
Like a senility thing?
not exactly. It was confusing. For some reason, I think was it National Convention? Republicans invited him to talk, and so I think he warned them, "You don't want me to," or something like that. And then he talked as if he was talking to Obama, but he was talking to a chair.
Oh.
And I still, to this day, don't know if it was an intentional thing. Oh, he'll remember the details. Okay, yeah.
I feel like this is something I knew about but forgot.
It was something that like everyone talked about, and then nobody did. Like, absolutely everybody knew about it for a little while. I'm Canadian, remember, in case we forgot this. like on the planet, everybody knew about this, and then nobody talked about it.
You unlock
Until
the
now.
door to your room.
What's that little red glowing dot?
What little red glowing dot?
I'm implying that there's a reason that no one talked about it. 'Cause the sniper's gonna get me. My jokes are it's
I thought you were
midnight.
talking about in the game.
I'm on my time off. My brain doesn't have to
You
brain.
awaken as the sun begins to rise.
I knew you're trying to figure out a way to.
I couldn't think of anything funny.
Welcome to my world. I never let that stop me.
Breakfast. You found something? What about this game?
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
Garlic, garlic, garlic.
Now the table's helping to keep you off the floor as well.
Yeah, and this explains why the lines don't match the text.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know, it just says as a funny. I was
Two
wondering.
of them
Like,
chose Jack Nicholson.
I was wondering if for a moment if that's what happened. It's like, but no, that'd be too silly. But no, okay, fair enough. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
they're out here.
He is safely locked away. We should wait a bit to see if the gravedigger
Something's
shows up.
happening.
Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That ties it.
Oh.
The little weasel never goes anywhere, for crying out loud.
Yeah, except when he's with that wacko, crazy, cuckoo doctor.
Why else would that gypsy be so darn close to town? He got a taste for meat.
It was a full moon outside last night, I'm telling ya.
Here, somebody's going to jail. Justice must be served, even for that little gravedigger.
Justice? We don't even know if a crime has really been committed. Just relax.
I'm telling
no
ya.
Homer to the inn. The gypsy goes nowhere. We can decide what to do later.
But we...
Later. Go home.
Hold it, Slick. Don't you know what a werewolf is? A man who turns into a wolf.
Yeah, when he's sunbathing at night, you know? It's the full moon that does it.
Listen, the werewolf eats children, which don't make him all bad.
Igor was not a child.
Hey, Yuri's daughter was eaten by one, huh?
No one knows what happened to Tanya. You cannot say she was eaten.
What else could have happened? I mean, we have the werewolf that did...
It'll break out of your little trick-or-treat jail and eat us all.
Hans, not one word about Tanya eaten by a werewolf will you make to Yuri. He and Bella have been hurt too deeply. As you are a man, do not open the wounds again.
Well, I'll tell you what, you suit yourself, pal. But at least they can be avenged now upon the werewolf! The gravedigger's missing!
I mean, we looked everywhere. He's usually under my wife's bed.
What?
We even tried to talk to that quack Dr. Cranium.
That ridiculous doorbell!
At first, we thought he might
Street
be
Fighter
lost.
2? Oh yeah, totally feel that.
Then we found the gypsy.
The gypsy did it! He toasted Igor!
Yeah,
Toasted.
and then he ate him. Check his breath. It smells like Igor.
Poor Igor.
Did Willis admit that he's been sniffing Igor?
Listen, Igor's death must be avenged.
I'm telling you, gypsies are werewolves!
Yeah, gypsies are all tramps and thieves.
Wow.
Gypsies cannot be trusted.
I think we're fixing to have one less gypsy around here.
So if we're wondering why I haven't called the event,
I think now's the time to call it.
well, see, the catch is this is actually authentic to an older Eastern European mindset, and we're obviously not supposed to be liking what they're saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
It doesn't mean an objective you want to call it anyways. I'm just explaining why I wasn't.
I feel like we should call it just because we should.
Okay. Age. was strictly speaking technically true, in that a lot of modern games wouldn't
do this.
No, not that. Well, yeah, they wouldn't have someone showing prejudice on an otherwise likable character. They don't like people having flaws.
Hmm.
See, I thought you were right. Igor's death must be avenged, but I'm gonna, yeah.
I'm telling you.
A gypsy was found right outside the town gates. We brought him here for questioning.
Why don't you have a bake sale, pal, and send away for a clue? Everyone knows that gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, little Igor was somebody's Big Mac, and you want us to just go home?
That werewolf is a danger to us all. Think of our families and our mistresses.
Do you think I would endanger the town by allowing him to escape? The gypsy is securely locked up. He will not get away. Werewolves are mere peasant tales.
You want to see a peasant tale, pal? Look, we all know that werewolves are real.
Yeah, I saw the movie. They turn into wolves by the full moon.
They are harmed only by silver in wolf form.
They're allergic to wolfsbane.
There's a poem about it, okay? Even a man who's pure in heart.
And says his prayers by night.
Enough! Enough! It is all hearsay and speculation.
May become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the autumn moon is bright.
Or so the charming legend says.
I am trying to do the job to which I was appointed. I am trying to make certain that justice,
Schmustice, Einstein. Was it justice that little Igor was murdered and wound up the blue plate special?
Yeah, the murderer was caught, and I want to hit him. Let the punishment begin.
Right. Dan will have justice.
Am I the Burgomaster or am I not? I have said all that there is to be said about this subject. The gravedigger was missing last night.
And we matriculated on down to the cemetery to search, see?
Yeah, but we didn't have far to go. Just outside town, we caught ourselves a werewolf.
Yeah, but we found no trace of poor old Igor.
Enough! Igor is missing. We do not know what happened to him.
What's going on?
It is none of your...
Perfect. The gravedigger Igor's been killed.
Here comes.
And we captured a werewolf.
No.
Listen, I'm telling
There it
you,
is.
Igor's death must be avenged.
I was waiting for it.
Go home.
This whole
Just
time.
go home, all of you. You do not know the truth yet.
We're gonna make the little gypsy tell the truth, don't you worry.
Yeah, let's see how much lying he does after we take his teeth out by hand.
Dimitri, dude, listen, we...
Dude.
No.
Dude.
You listen, all of you. There is nothing to be done until we know all the facts. Now go home and let me do my job, please.
So long as it doesn't require leaving this spot.
The gravedigger is missing, and the gypsy just happened to be near the front gate when we were searching for Igor. He is suspected of being a werewolf and of having eaten Igor.
Why can't he be a human who ate Igor?
Did they find bits of Igor all over him? How do they know?
In such a small village, only...
Whoa. He's like a... I'm trying to figure out who he looks like. It's like Prince and
He actually reminds me of what was his name?
You're gonna say the other person I'm about to say, right? What is his name?
He reminds me of the Legally Distinct from Kirk in Space Quest 5.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking that way.
Are you thinking Little Richard?
No. Anyway.
The gypsy looks at you with disdain. The gypsy spits in your general direction. The gypsy glares at you in sullen silence.
Can you introduce yourself?
The gypsy ignores you. You tell the gypsy that you will do whatever you can to help prove his innocence and see his release. The gypsy doesn't seem to believe you.
Well then, go do something instead of standing around talking with everyone.
That is doing something.
You think about making the thief sign, then prudently decide that this just isn't the best place for it. The gypsy...
Okay. Can we give him something? Keys?
Can we give him a sandwich?
That didn't...
Do we throw him a bone? You're a werewolf, right?
That
Give me a frickin' bone here.
That did...
About this board.
That did... That...
The statue.
That did...
Wait, isn't that thing cursed?
Yeah. This thing.
That didn't...
That's probably also evil. Stop trying to dump all of your malicious paraphernalia on people.
That did...
But like, can we plant a bonsai in your grave if they do kill you?
That did... That did... That...
Put this on. He'll think you're groceries and let you out.
This is not...
I guess we don't have anything to give him. Corn.
That did... That...
Why is there corn? I mean, I'm not
Why?
trying to joke.
Yeah, why is there corn? Why? Yeah, why is there corn?
That did...
That should be a bingo thing.
Aha, that's a fair point.
Why is there
also,
corn?
Speaking of bingo events, the number of times we hit sort of fourth walls but not fourth walls because it's just like anachronisms and real life references, but they're not strictly speaking directly addressing. They're just, I mean, still kind of breaking the fourth wall, but anyways.
Yeah. I'm thinking that this might be a good place to leave off.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah. So next time we can figure out how we let this...
Igor.
Yeah. How to avenge Igor without killing this guy, I guess?
I mean, all I'm going to say is one townsperson knew about Igor before it happened, which is like, you know, kind of suspicious. I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged. And we already have a spare Jack Nicholson.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Just saying.
All right. Well, we'll figure all that next time. Figure all that out. And maybe I'll figure out this USB issue.
Yeah.
That only seems to happen while streaming.
Now, what I'd be curious, well, I'll worry about I'll talk about the troubleshooting later, but yeah, I do have things I'm wondering about for that.
Yeah. Why would... Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it another time.
Yeah.
All right, let's Get out of here. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
One for the road.